Hello everyone and welcome back to my dishwasher in the background. Fucking fuck, right? Actually, it's extracurricular activities, and on the last one, it was day 1. Now it's day 2. How about fucking that, huh? Isn't that fucking neat? I accidentally skipped a line of dialogue that you could see in the last one, and I didn't read it. So I'm sorry, I skipped that screen. But now we continue with, I believe he said something about he didn't sleep much because he was up late writing that paper. Guess I really need to get going so I'm not late to class. Oh my god, what is that, RuneScape? I can't believe the bus decided to run late today. Yeah, it just decided to be late. You know what? It just, bus drivers don't have a fucking life. They just decide that you're gonna fucking be inconvenienced, I should say, because they fucking hate you specifically. They just get to decide that, it's just, that's how fucking bus drivers, that's how they get to jollies. Fuck that line of thinking. Coach Grifter is the teacher of my class, I'm sure he'll understand. I better hurry regardless. The classroom is empty, where is everyone? Ah, there you are, Thomas, a bit late for class, aren't you? Oh my god, look at it. With the fucking, it's like he's had like a crystal ball in his crotch. What the fuck is that shit? You gonna find your future in that shit? I don't wanna know. I'm sorry, Coach, my bus ran late today, so it put me behind. Why isn't anyone else here? I just had everyone turn in the papers for today. It'll give me some time to start reading through them. Since you're here, I guess I'll let you go ahead and turn yours in too. Maybe I won't dock you for being late. Ugh, I hope he's just joking about that. Don't worry, I'm just Josh, and I know you can't help with your bus being late, so I'll cut you some slack. Thanks, Coach. I guess I have some time to burn before my next class, so it doesn't start for a couple of hours. If you liked, you could always keep me company while I read reports. I always come across some hilarious things in these papers. Real professional of you, Coach. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. What should I do? Yeah, hang out with a coach. I mean, why the fuck not? I gotta drink some water, because that fucking voice is real annoying. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. I can sit for my next class in here, so it's like quiet. Yeah, it's pretty quiet in here when class isn't in session, so feel free to stay as long as you need. He always seems pretty happy that I am going to be in here, but I guess it's always pretty nice to have some company around. I know I like having someone around, even if we're on interacting. Not to mention, he looks pretty sharp today. Maybe I can help you with your work, too, if you need it, that is. Feel free to ask me anything, okay? Will do. It really is easier to concentrate when there's almost nobody else around me. I don't have any things to distract me. The next class I'm going to is calculus, and I've been able to keep up for the lesson so far. Thankfully, Spencer's in that class with me, so and I'm sure he'll be able to help me if I need it. I've seen his scores, and they are perfect. Despite how quiet it is in here, I can't focus on my work. I'm feeling pretty sleepy still, and I haven't stayed. God, why is this one so hard to read? Coach keeps sighing while he reads over these papers. He's shaking his head and scrawling away with his red pen. We had to write an analysis off a book we read last week, and it wasn't that bad. It's easy to tell who reads the assignments and who doesn't. I hope you read it and didn't just try to read in the cliff notes. He worked all night on that paper. He read it. Of course I read it. It wasn't really that long, and I enjoyed it. You have good taste in literature, he says. Of course I do. I didn't become an English teacher for the heck of it, I believe Bree's about to come through that door. Bree's coming through that door. Yeah, it's Bree! I've written a book too, and I even had it published. He looks so proud of himself. I had no idea he'd ever been published. He's a teacher. Most of them are. I mean, this is a college, so they have to be published. Well, if they're tenured, that is. He's never mentioned that before. Really? That's awesome, Coach. Maybe I should ask him more about it. Yeah, ask what it's about. Might as well. So what's it about? It's a medieval fantasy book. A lot of magical things and such. I really enjoy that genre, so it drove me to write. What's the title? What's the book called? It's called The Stone. The Stone! It's called The Stone.
That's what he calls his penis.
Yeah. Just had it published last month. Can I buy a copy? What, you really want a copy of it? Sure, I mean, it'll help you out, right? I'd like to do what I can to support you. The coach shuffles through his desk for a moment and pulls out a book. He hands it to you. Here, just take a copy of it. Huh, cool. Thanks. How much do I owe you for it? You don't owe me anything. Just take it. Are you sure? Yeah, it means a lot to me that you offer to pay for it, but if you just spread the... Oh, Christ. It means a lot if you'd offer that you offer... It means a lot that you offer to pay for it, but if you just spread the word about it. But if you would, just spread the word about it. I have a book signing event coming up this weekend, so if you tell some people about it, That would be payment enough. Sure, I can do that. I'll see about getting to the event also, so I can get my copy signed then. He's trying to hide it, but you can almost clearly see how overjoyed he is that you would say that. Alright, I'll sign it then. I'll hold you to it. I'll let you get back to your work, though, and stop bothering you. After that conversation, I'm feeling a bit sleepy since I was up all night working on that paper. Maybe I should take a nap since Coach is working on going back to reading his papers. Can't doze for long, though. Hey, Thomas. Hey, wake up. There you go. You dozed off. Your next class should be starting soon. Already? Thanks for waking me up, Coach. I stayed up a little late working on that paper. That's what I get for putting it off to the last second. I'm sure you won't do the same thing for your next paper. Here, I got you some coffee to help wake you up. Better get a move on. Ah, thanks. I don't drink this stuff often, but I'm sure I could use a pick-me-up now. I'm gonna head to my class now. I'll see you tomorrow at practice. Ah, Thomas, see you later. Feel free to swing by after your next class if you want. I'll have your paper reviewed and graded. I guess I need to head off to my math class now. That's the only other class I'll have to deal with today. Then I can just head home. This book Coach gave me is a decent length. Decent length. Maybe I'll start reading it after I get back. You arrive at your next class only to find a note on the door saying that there will be no class because the teacher is sick. Coach said he'd have my paper graded after I got done with class, so I might as well burn some extra time before I leave campus. It's a sunny day outside. Not that you would tell from this fucking picture. It looks to be about dusk. And there's not too many people out in the courtyard. The school's pretty nice, and I'm lucky that I was able to get a scholarship to go here. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be here right now. It's year 2 for me now, and I've met some great people since I've been here. Aside from Spencer, everyone on the team I met last year when I joined the team. Spencer, though, I've been friends with for a while now, and even he doesn't know about the rough times I've been going through. I can't bear the thought of anyone knowing that I'm homeless and don't have a job. I'll be back on track soon enough, though. I think it's been long enough to see if the coach has finished grading my paper. Might as well stop by and get it done before I head home. Ah, Thomas, you've returned. Here's your paper. You did a good job with this. The paper was a little on the short side, but you really nailed the idea of the paper, so you got a pretty good score on it. It's better what I can say of a large portion of the class. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Coach. I didn't expect to get this high of a grade. Christ. Oh, I was worried I didn't get the point across. You did just fine, so have confidence in your writing. Anyway, as much as I'd like to chat, I have long ways to go before I'm done reading these papers. Alright, then I guess I'm going to head home now. There's no current assignment, right? Not at the moment, so you have a break from my class for now. Now I'll see you at practice tomorrow. Be prepared for a heavy session tomorrow. Got it. See you then. Guess it's time to head home. It's a nice day out, so I think I'll just walk home instead of taking the bus. I'm having the damnedest time trying to read this fucking thing. Looks like Maria and Richard are outside doing some landscaping. They've gotten a lot done since I left for school this morning. Welcome home, Thomas. What do you think of the new gardens we've added here? Looks nice. It looks really nice. It makes a great addition to the shelter. Doesn't it? I'm sure it'll lift the spirits of people here, and it'll give them something else to do. Gardening does wonders for stress, doesn't it, Richard? If you say so. Causes more stress if you ask me. Oh, come now, don't say that. Just wait till everything blooms. It'll look lovely. And I think what it'll do for my allergies is going to be a teary-eyed, stuffy-nosed mess. Goodness, Richard, you'll be fine. You'll see. Richard always seems to be irritated and angry. But I know how much he cares about the shelter and Maria. He's always trying to help her and keep the place in order. I can't wait to see everything in bloom. I'm sure it's going to look beautiful. Well, Thomas, you're always free to add plants to it or change it up if you like. I'd like everyone to help with it and give it a unique look, but I know not everyone is into these kind of things. I might add my own touch to it at some point. Wonderful. Feel free to add whatever plants you like. Okay, Maria, I think I'm going to head to my room now, so if you need anything, let me know. Well, since I have nothing else to do, maybe I read some of Coach's book. Yeah, you got nothing else to do, fucking read it. Here, we'll go ahead and read some of the book I got from Coach. Let's see, Chapter 1. Oh, good lord, it's making me read the book! I don't want to read this. How many fucking pages of this fucking book am I gonna fucking read? You know what? Fuck this book. Do you want to keep reading? Yeah, sure. Seems interesting so far. Oh, that motherfucker's probably gonna ask me about the book. Shit, I don't want to read like 900 pages of book, man. This whole fucking game so far has been way too chatty. Too descriptive on the tennis, too talkative on the thing. It's very niche-centric. People who like reading and people who like tennis. And reading is fine. This is supposed to be a game that's just dialogue and choices and whatnot. But this is a lot of non sequitur reading to do. Like, look at how much of the fucking screen it takes up. I'm just gonna keep reading and reading and reading and reading.
I don't wanna read forever.
No.
Then I just be reading in vain.
How much of this fucking book? I'm skimming it, and I'm still feeling like, good lord. Wait a minute.
Keep reading.
That was the same page. Yeah, that was the same page. What the fuck? Okay, it ran out, but it keeps giving me the option to keep reading. What's going on? Oh, good God! That's the coach standing there in his underwear. Coach, I think this is just a dream. I've never seen the coach without clothes on. Wait, I'm not ready to wake up. Oh, the best dreams are always the ones that are the shortest. Wonder what time it is. What the fuck was that?
Have you never had a sex dream about your teachers?
No!
I have.
I don't need to
I
know!
wasn't even into those teachers.
Ah! It's already after 10. Gotta get the day started, but maybe after I've knocked down the tent that I've pitched. Good lord. Just a quick glance at the coach like that got me really hard, and he's thinking about coach, and he's thinking more about the coach, and he's masturbating. Been a while since I've came that hard. And while thinking about the coach of all people, never thought I'd say I'd end up being attracted to him, but he's pretty cute. I'd better get cleaned up before heading out. Time to take a quick shower. Good morning, sleepyhead. Good morning, Maria. Up late last night? Not really, just couldn't drag myself out of bed this morning. No class. I don't have practice for a few more hours. I see then. If you got nothing to do, would you mind helping me out for a bit? Richard is out now, and I need someone to help me out in the garden again. I mean, I just took a shower, but I got no schoolwork, so it'd be kind of a dick to just be like, nah, you're gonna feed and house and clothe me, but fuck you. I don't want helping out for now. I just need a few holes dug so you can lower some posts into it for the plants to have a vine. The ground can be a little tough at times, so it might take a lot of me, out of me to get the post hole diggers into it. It doesn't seem too bad. Leave it to me. Just show me where to dig and I'll get it done. Thank you for your help, dear. Now one post here and the other, and started on this one. In the meantime, I'll be prepping the cement for the post. I'll get started in. The ground does seem pretty tough to break through. All I know, let me make some lemonade. I'll be back soon. Alright, let's get to work. Few tough holes to dig, but this is going to get look great when it's done. I hope so. Thanks so much for helping me while Richard was out. It would have taken me much longer to do all this by myself. Here, take this too. Maria handed me $20. $20! She handed me $20! Some $20 is what she handed me. Some $20. Oh no, Maria, you don't have to give me any money for this. You did enough for me already. Nonsense! Just take it and do something fun with it. This is hard work, so you earned it. Thank you. I'm going to grab some food and a drink, then head off to the tennis courts. I have practice soon. Thank you for all your help. Have a good practice, and I'll see you when you return. See you then. Back to the courts again. Glad to be out of my room. Everyone's already here, too, except Chester. Of course, he'd be the one to show up late on the second day of practice. He might still be concerned about what he had done to the coach the other day. Hey, guys. Hey, Thomas. It's the coach again. The coach is the hardest voice to do. It's just, Just waiting on Chester to show up, and then we're going to have a small talk before we get started with practice. Speaking of Chester, it looks like he's out here now, so I guess we can get started. What was the fucking point of that, then? Alright, everyone, before we start practice today, we're going to have a small huddle and talk about Friday. Something happening on Friday? Yep! We aren't having a normal practice session that day, so we need to talk about it first to prep you guys. I talked with you about our rival schools about playing some practice matches to get really get in the back of the groove, and they've agreed to it. So Friday we'll have practice matches against Pitchford Heights. At the moment, everyone is going to play a single match of 5 sets. No doubles this time unless we decide otherwise. This team is built around speed, which is why everyone is the size of a fucking house. So you guys are going to have to play smart against them. Or in Chester and Dozer's case, you two can overpower them. But you are going to think about what you're doing and set up your plays. Any questions so far? Better keep this stuff in mind for the games. I guess you know who I will be playing against? Of course! I have the whole roster and speed, it's getting really smoky in here, isn't it? I have the whole roster and seedings with me, so I can give you some insights to what you'll be playing against. You'll be playing against their trickster. He's known on his team for his spin shots and jump shots. The ball might look like it's spinning normally as it sails towards you, but as it hits the ground, it'll jump in an odd way. You really have to pay attention to how he swings his racket. He'll practice after the meeting. We'll practice some after this meeting, alright? Got it. Suggestions? You know I got suggestions. You guys will be doing some warm-up rallies before you actually start playing your matches. I suggest really watching your opponent to see what his kind of play style he has. Keep in mind, you don't want to reveal your own style in that time either. You have to keep some of your tricks hidden. On top of that, I have some information to give everyone, for everyone to give you an idea of what your opponent is good at. Sounds like you've done a lot of recon on this other team already. This is a practice match, right? It's just practice, but we'll be playing in more of our games like this. So it's best to get started now. Let's just do all the questions, apparently. What courts are we going to be playing on? Well, to keep the matches fair, we're going to use the courts over at Elton Ranch Country Club. The courts there are actually clay courts, so there's a few things you guys need to know about them. The balls will gather bits of clay from the court, and the clay will cause the ball to bounce less. Honestly, it might affect the players. I don't give a shit. Moving on. No questions left, so in that case, let's get started with our practice. Thomas, you will be with me today. Spencer, pair off with Dozer, and Chester, go with Darius. You'll be practicing with someone who has some similarities and to who you'll be playing against. So come on, Thomas, we've got some work to do on those jump shots. It should be fun. Glad I get some more one-on-one time with Coach. I guess this game is going in the direction that you want. I know you're already familiar with the shots you're going to go over, so this will be more of a refresher for you. You tend to use the same kinds of shots as the guy you're going to be playing against. So we'll start off with a nice slice shot. When you hit this, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Top it off with the clay courts. Are you with me so far? Yeah. Unless we're going to be playing tennis, then I don't need to know any of this stuff.
You're gonna be fucked. I hope there's a minigame.
Like a minigame where I play tennis? Yeah. I mean, good, and don't forget you can do a backhand and a forward slice. I'll practice hitting the shot. Whether you go backhand or forward slide on the ball, the graze like this, stance a little off here. Let me help you. Coach Grifter stepped behind you and grabbed your hand holding the racket. I've seen many a porno start like this. His stomach pressed into your back as he helped shift your body's position. Your body isn't turned enough and you are holding your racket too low for a standard slice. Okay, so more like this then? Right, you're gonna swing the racket from a higher point than a lower point. While he was holding your hand, he went through several swinging motions, unaware of how much he was leaning against you. Oop! His stomach feels softer than I would have expected it to, and the shorts he's wearing. Oh no. And now last night's dream is coming back to me. I need to focus on practice or else this is going to get awkward. Let me try it alone now. Almost, probably. Alright, now you've got it. Is everything alright? Your face is really red. Oh, it's fine. It's just hot out today is all. You're right. Let's make sure we all stay hydrated. I'll go grab some water really fast. Practice your swings, and I'll be back in a moment. Phew. Now I can focus on the swing now. I'll try hitting a few balls while I wait. Oh, good. You seem to have gotten it down easily enough. You hit the ball a lot like that, and I feel like it's unintentional. Having a better understanding of how the shot will help you utilize it more. Now we're gonna go over a kick serve. The goal of a kick serve is I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. I gotta go ahead and serve like you normally would. Ha! Alright, now watch me serve. Keep an eye on how I do it. Here it goes. As the coach tosses the ball to serve, you notice that how short his shirt was. Most of his stomach was showing while his arms were up in the air. I hate that. I'm a tall guy, so I need to get XLT. T for tall, because I'm a tall motherfucker. I'm tall. I'm also fat, so that doesn't help, but tall. Jumped, or I didn't notice. You were watching me serve, weren't you? Did you see how my racket turned? I didn't. Come on, Thomas, pay attention to the ball this time. I'll show you how to hold your racket. Today isn't a good day for me to focus. Everything about Coach right now is distracting me. Here we go again. Be sure to watch the ball this time. Grr-ha. Oh yeah, just like that. The ball landed over the corner of the service box and jumped out wide. Even Spencer'd have a hard time getting that back. Yup, did you notice how low the ball was too? Just imagine that on a clay court. So I'm gonna go through the motion slowly a few times, so follow along with me. Raise your racket up, do the thing, do the stuff, makes sense, yeah, let me try it a few times. Nah. Goes into their court. I don't need to know all this very specific information about tennis. Like, it's so chatty. This game does not know how to be less specific. Let you break this on a slice. In the meantime, I'm gonna check on everyone else. Give it a whirl, get this thing down. Black screen. Phew, I've emptied the basket and go through all the empty the basket going through the balls. Coach has been watching me the whole time. I think he's just observing me. Looks like you're done. You're getting ready to rally. How are you feeling about that serve? Feeling confident. There are a lot of them, so let's get the hang of it. Let's try using it during our matches on Friday. Awesome. Let's see. Feel you're confident about it. Your coaching is really helping. You're great at showing me the shots. I'm rushing because I need to get to this end of this. Good to know it's to be appreciated by someone. I want you guys to do the best you can. How about we get that rally started? And another fade to the exact same screen. What the fuck is the point of that? I think that's about enough for today. You guys are ready for Friday. Thanks a lot. Just feeling pumped. Good. I'll show you guys force to be reckoned with this year. Makes me happy to see y'all are excited about playing. Free to head home now. I'm going to tell the other guys practice is done for the day. Unless, do you need another ride home today? I can drive you if you'd like me to. Really, I can appreciate it since I don't have to pay for the bus fare. Sure, I don't mind taking you home. As you live near me, so it's no bother at all. Let me just wrap up the other guys. We'll be on our way. Hey everyone, practice is done. Get a little pep talk. Keep practicing thing if you want. I'm dropping Thomas off at home. I'll see y'all at class tomorrow. All set? Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Cool. And we will see how this plays out on the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching this episode of Extracurricular Activities. On the next one, we will see how this ride home from the coach plays out. But until then, I have been the trained and professional, speaking for the voices in my head when I say, until next time, fare thee well. Bye, everyone!